Good morning and happy Sabbath. Welcome to the Northern Asia Pacific Division. Northern Asia Pacific Division is home of 1.5 billion population. It may be the world's largest division in terms of its population. And there are 8 countries and with 4 major people groups like Mongolian and Chinese, Korean and Japanese. All these countries or cultures, they do have long and deep history, and because of their long history and excellent culture, they may be proud against each other. Pride, it is good, but sometimes it may not good as they work together. And the last several years, I studied about the common culture among all these countries. The first one, it may be a Buddhist culture. In Mongolia, China, Japan, and Korea, Buddhism has a long, deep root among these countries. Another one is chopsticks. In any of these countries or culture, they use chopsticks. Even though they are using chopsticks, the shapes, materials, and how to use, they are all different. For example, in my hand, I'm holding several different kinds of chopsticks. The longest one, these are Chinese chopsticks. And the tips are round and tops are squared like this. And these are longest because Chinese people are frying their foods as they cook. And unless the long size of chopsticks, they may burn their hands. Therefore, their chopsticks are very long. And then next one is Japanese chopsticks. And then most of the Japanese chopsticks, and they do have little grips like this for picking up the foods. And the tops are still squared but rounder than those of Chinese chopsticks. But as they serve, the chopsticks like this, not vertically but horizontally, because most of the Japanese chopsticks are very much sharpened like. Therefore, it may be used as weapons. Serving this way means that I don't have intention to attack you. And then the next one is Korean chopsticks. Always, they are made of metals like this, heaviest among these, and it is not easy to handle. But next one is the shortest among the chopsticks are Mongolian chopsticks. They are made of animal bones. And Mongolian people, they carry their chopsticks in their cases like this. And in the field, they try to kill lambs. And then left-hand side, they carry the fully stones and make a fire. And then, you see, a little bit dangerous. They cut the beef or lamb's flesh, and then they pick up the flesh with their chopsticks. And then I developed Chopstick Theology. Have you heard about the Chopstick Theology? And I draw a theology from these chopsticks. And then chopsticks, they are very much useful too, but one stick may not be chopsticks. As I try to pick up these beans from here, I cannot pick up anything. But as long as they are united together like this, Korean chopstick and Japanese chopsticks, as they are united together, I can pick up little bean. I can move like this. But one stick cannot pick up anything. Lesson of unity. And then second lesson I can learn from the chopsticks is that is this. And Chinese chopsticks, yes, tallest, longest. And Korean chopstick, the strongest among these. And they are proud against each other. I'm stronger than you. No, I'm taller than you. And as they are competing each other, they cannot pick up anything. Okay, no, this way. No, they cannot pick up anything. Therefore, as they go walk, they try to level down together. As much as possible, they try to go down and down. And then eventually they are leveled and they can pick up this little and tiny beans like this. Lesson of humility, serving one another. And another lesson we can learn from the Chopstick Theology is, and they are very much useful too, but apart from the master's hand, they cannot work. Always, they should be in the master's hand. Therefore, whatever we do, we must be in Jesus' hands. Apart from Jesus' hand, we are useless. And the last lesson we can learn from the chopsticks is that, and until they wear out, they serve their master. And 3 times a day, they bring the food, but they never serve themselves. Whatever they pick up, they bring the food, delicious food, to the master's mouth. They do not eat for themselves. Whatever we do the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. And 3 times a day, the Northern Asia Pacific Advanced people, and they are learning this lesson 3 times a day. Now, the June 27th, the last Sabbath of this quarter, we are going to unite together to pray for the projects in the Northern Asia Pacific Division. Thank you very much for your generous mission support. I wish you a happy Sabbath today.